morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, if you just joined us, Charlamagne gave Donkey of the Day to two dads, right?
Yeah, man. Two dads in Florida. William Hale, 35 years old. Frank Allison, 43 years old. Got into a shootout over a road rage incident, and both of their daughters was in the cars with them. And one of their daughters got shot in the back and has a collapsed lung. Now the other daughter got shot in the leg. 14 years old and 5 years old, man. Come on, man.
So we're asking, has a bad decision almost ruined your life? Hello, who's this?
Hi, this is Sarah from Florida.
Hey, Sarah from Florida.
Please don't do me.
Florida.
For you.
And this story is from Florida.
What happened,
you to know.
Mama?
I need y'all to understand something, okay? Florida back in the day, it was rednecks. You know, they slept with their sisters and in-laws, stuff like that. The quick today is from everybody in the entire nation moving down here. I don't know what's in the air, what's in the water. Y'all love it down here, and y'all bring y'all crazy down here.
Okay, fair enough.
So what happened, Mama?
So for me, so my son is 17. When he was about 5 or 6, I was taking him to school, and if anybody knows me, I'm always running late. So this particular time, I'm running late, but the lady in front of me is driving a little slow. So I go around her respectfully, but I guess she felt like I was doing it disrespectfully. And she ended up coming behind me. So when I got to the school, I made a U-turn around by the exit. But how she was coming, it was like I was cutting her off. So she took the opportunity to confront me. So she's all outside my door, just, going off, be this, be where that, you put my kids in danger. I did not. We were all going the speed limit, so it was slow, like 10 miles an hour, so really. But what ended up happening was, where I went wrong is, I ended up getting out the car to be more, a little bit closer to what she was saying, to hear her a little bit better. So and you know how people are when you're arguing in front of each other, she ended up kind of poking me in my head. When I swatted her hand away, she swung on me and we went to fighting. We was throwing down, we was stomping, we was going hard. Her kids, which was one of them, I think, went to the elementary school that my son went, and the other one maybe was in middle school, tried to jump in. So not only was I fighting the mom, I was being jumped by her 2 children.
Goodness.
So you lost. You lost.
After that, people pulled us apart. But at that point, I was in such a rage, I had to go pump the trunk, and I popped the trunk, got my tire iron off, and went to decorating her car. Before that, she got back in her car. I went around her side, tried to pull her out. We went to fighting again. She tried to get back in her car, called 911. At that point, I was so mad, popped the trunk, got the tire out, and went decorating her car, bust out all her windows. Finally calmed.
Oh, my gosh.
And I thought, why? And I don't know what in my mind I thought that I had the law on my side. I'm thinking, oh, she started it. I might have finished it, but she started it, so she's going to jail, obviously. OPD got there, and I should have known. OPD, very corrupt. I hate them. I try to respect police officers, but OPD makes it very hard. If you know, you know. And they came, didn't want to hear anything I had to say. And then went to talk to her as they were, she was the victim. You know what? Finally came back to me, and I was like, well, if you want to hear what I have to say, well, go ahead. I mean, it really doesn't matter. Excuse me? Ended up taking my report. I went to jail. I got hit with 5 charges.
Damn. This is still
assault
going.
with a deadly weapon, child abuse.
Oh, my God.
All because you lost the
and
fight.
how do you explain that? Child
All because
abuse?
you can't fight.
No, I whipped that mama's ass, but I ain't gonna hit the children. I whip, and you whooped some ass because your mugshot. My baby daddy told me, he was like, when I got your mugshot, you look so happy and so crazy at the same time.
Oh my
I
God!
can't even explain it.
I know your hair was messed up.
In a jail. Yeah, I ended up. Your hair was messed up. Smile was still the same, but the thing is, I went to jail
Still
for 5
cute.
days. When my dad found out one of my charges, he refused to come get me.
Oh my God!
I don't blame him.
I was so, I don't. At this point, I don't. I was in jail. You know how you think about jail. When you think about all those jail movies. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I gotta make sure I survive in here. I'm getting cool with people. I'm doing people's hair.
You was only in there 5 days.
I was in it. 5 days was like 5 years. You know what I'm saying? I was in the trenches. You know what I mean?
You was in the trenches.
I just seen, what was it,
So in 5 days, they had you braiding hair in 5 days.
I was braiding hair. I was making sure people were good, but when people came to saw them, you know what I mean? And, you know, when they called my name, I had to go around the yard and let everybody know I was leaving. You know what I'm saying? They gave me a little party. You know, everybody put their trays up.
Now tell me how this story ends, because I need to know if this is a good short film or not. Tell me how this story ends.
The story ended with me learning that your anger could really put you in situations where you don't want to be. Single mom, you know, I had aspirations to go to school, and it ended up ruining my life for the moment. I was on probation. I was being railroaded in the court system. No one wanted to hear my plight. And I lost my job. I had to make odds, you know, clean houses, tried to go to school. Depression, I just felt like I made the biggest decision off of emotion. The most wrong decision off of emotion, and it just brought us back. But what happened was I researched. There was places, Goodwill had a program where they allowed people to get their records expunged. You just have to go through a program.
Okay.
And that's what I did. You know, my record is expunged. You know, I'm able to. It didn't affect me. I'm hopefully I can get into nursing school soon. That's my goal, my dream.
Okay.
Jeez.
And I also want to be able to write a book about, you know, single mother's way to live life. How to navigate life, because I always felt like life is not about you trying to live in it, but navigate through it.
What would
and
that
Charlamagne, I
book
want
be
to say one
called?
more thing to you. I know that you were raised as around Jehovah's Witnesses, around the truth.
Yeah.
And I want to know, why is it that you don't use Psalms 83:18, where it tells you what God's name is?
Jehovah?
Exactly. Why don't you?
I do say Jehovah sometimes, but I just say.
You always say God.
I just say God.
You don't really say it how you know the truth is, how you know the accurate truth is. That's what the Bible is for.
Well, because I say Jehovah, I say Allah sometimes. You know, it's just whatever. I just feel comfortable saying God overall, to be honest with you.
Hello, who's this?
It's Raphael, Trucker Gang, you heard?
Raphael. Hey, blow the horn one more time for the people. There you go. Now, what decision did you make that almost ruined your life?
All right, this is a while back. First of all, let me start off by saying God bless, and I appreciate to be online with you guys. I hear you guys every morning through iHeartRadio, and yeah. So what my story is, a while back, man, I would say like I was 18 years old, and I lived in a rough environment like everybody else and shit like that, and I was working in Bowls, and I had a really good career, man. I was going up, up the ladder and stuff like that. And the company was looking for people to move to South Carolina because the new factory was getting built over there. Mm-hmm. So I went down there. You know, we looked at houses and stuff like that. Man, the company was looking out for the employees at the time. And so I filled out the paperwork. You know, I called my mother, and I'm like, Mom, man, you know, like every boy's dream at that time. Mom, I'm going to take you out the ghetto. You know, we're good. So I come back, I heard some stuff, and I had a little Punk 22 in the car. And I was getting out of work on Route 9, and I got pulled over. And I got arrested. And right there, in one quick second, one quick minute, I ended up losing everything that I really worked hard for.
Damn.
Oh, my gosh.
Sorry to hear that, bro.
But before you guys cut me off, I was really, truly calling because I hear you guys every morning, man. You guys are really a good influence and stuff like that for people and stuff like that. But I was just calling because today's my birthday, and I was born in, like Charlamagne said, I was born in the 1900s.
That's right.
Happy birthday, bro.
Happy born day, King.
I appreciate y'all, man. Real talk, man. God bless and keep doing what you guys do. You heard?
Thank you, brother. Hello, who's this?
Oh, Aisha?
Hey, Aisha. We're talking about a bad decision that almost ruined your life.
Yes, and first off, hey, everybody.
Peace.
But I was a very reckless and wild kid. I was very angry. Me and my sister got into an argument, and my ex had a gun. While me and my sister arguing, going at it, I told my ex, I was like, get the gun. Like, I was ready to kill my sister. right then and there.
Wow.
And I'm glad I did not.
We're glad you
because
didn't.
Because the relationship we have today, I'm going to cry.
Damn.
But I'm very much thankful for it. But I just know, like, if I would have did that, one, I would have lost my life in jail. And then two, I wouldn't have the relationship that I have with my sister, you know, today. And I'm just glad I didn't do that. But that was a very traumatic moment for me and for her as well. Because she was like, "You're going to kill me? You're going to kill me?" And I was like, "Yeah, like, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of this." Da-da-da-da-da. And, yeah, that's my story.
Well, thank you. Thank God you didn't shoot your sister.
Thank God.
Yes, I mean, she's.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
she's alive and well. We have a great relationship.
Did that make
I
y'all
love her.
closer?
No, that did not. We actually didn't talk until I got pregnant with my son, and that's actually what brought us closer together. Plus, we grew up in a household. My mom, she wasn't really like so loving. She used to always put us against each other, like, "Oh, well, your sister said this about you." You're like just little dumb stuff. So we really have a strained relationship until we actually got of age. I think like at 23 is when we actually started talking and having like a sisterly bond and, you know, talking about what we went through. And, you know, I was like, you know, "Do you forgive me? I'm so sorry I even thought to do that." But, yeah.
Wow. Well, thank you for calling and sharing your story.
You're very much welcome. Can I say one more thing?
Go ahead, Mama.
I know we're talking about like a sad thing, but I need some backdoor access like Trav do for you and freaking Uncle Charla, because I swear that boy, he got a back line either through your butthole or through your mouth. But I love y'all though.
Wow.
Well,
In that order.
since you found us out, it's through the butthole, man.
Are you willing to go that route?
You willing to go that
No,
route?
we don't want you back there. We're married.
I understand you guys are married, but
Only
I know
Trav.
y'all probably do a little shink-to-dink on the side.
No, we
No,
Only
we
Trav
don't.
can- only
Black
Trav
men
can go
don't
that
cheat.
way.
Aren't we sitting here having conversations about mistakes that almost ruined our lives?
Didn't you just say
a
Trav
little
goes that
bit.
way?
Right, and a little butt play is not going to ruin your life. It just might hurt your butt, but it's not going to ruin your
See, I
life.
didn't know you was
ruin
being literal. I thought we was playing about, you know, how somebody gets through the phone line, but then, you know,
He said a little butt play in your
Jesus
life.
Christ.
800
Yes, it would.
800-585-1051. All right. Well, what's the moral of the story?
That was a long story.
Yeah, it was.
The moral of the story, I think the moral of the story is, you know, smart people learn from their own mistakes, wise people learn from the mistakes of others. So I hope that, you know, y'all listen to some of these stories of people calling in today or even hear our own stories and y'all don't make those same mistakes that we made.
All right. Well, we
That's
got rumors
mine.
on the way.
Yes, let's talk about a $200 million deal.
All right. We'll get into that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.